Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy Strider Chip. I'm back with another one here to show off my Goku Black deck. As you can see, um, so I have my Goku Black Argo uh, Deathbringer deck, and man, it's looking pretty cool. I like it here so far. I'm still not done, tweaking it yet. Here, I'm still making some more. I'm still editing it right now. Some cards I feel like I want to test it out and see how it runs. I don't own some of these cards. I don't own Ability on Unleash Gohan. I need that in Legendary Flute. These are another card I do need as well. But everything else I own and have. With this cards, go ahead and just dive right into it, and then I'll talk about plays, about what you can do with the deck here. Pretty much here with Goku Black, if you have two or more blue energies, you choose one card in your life, you place it in the energy area. You place it in the energy area. If you choose one card in your life, you place it in the energy area. Then at the end of your turn, you choose one of your energies. It doesn't matter if it's an active or it's inactive here. Basically, you put one of those energies, you put it in the drop area. So it doesn't matter, which is cool. Some people might say, "Hey, that's broken." No, it's not. It's pretty. Which is good. And also, if you have 4 or less, pretty much you draw 2. So it does have draw power to it. When you're waking, its permanent skill is this: during your turn, you have 2 life or less. Excuse me. Pretty much 5K boost, double strike, which is pretty good. I wish it set it at 3. If it set at 3 life or less, you get a 5K boost and double strike. That would have been better. But 2, that's okay. Pretty much when this card attacks, you draw 1, which is actually pretty good. So pretty much by turn 1, things that you could do here on this deck here by turn 1, pretty much you can play Intensified Power Trunks here by turn 1. You know what I mean? You can swing with that. Then you use Spirit Yielding Trunks here, if you will. You can do that if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Untapping one of your energies. Then bring in Saiyan Kaba if you want to. That same turn, you mean pretty much you're taking 2 of your life here, doing the same thing that you did before, if you will. Putting Saiyan Kaba, attack. Then what you could do, you can, you know what I mean? Excuse me, sorry. What you could do, you can attack with that here. You're taking at least maybe 3 life here to them, inflicting 3 life to them here right off the bat here by turn 1 with this Unyielding Spirit Trunks here. That's up to you if you want to really do that. That's just a turn that you could do. So you play Trunks, you use this here to combo with it, making it 20. They have critical. They don't do anything here about it here. That one card goes in the drop area. Then after that here, pretty much you play Saiyan Kaba that same turn. You attack, take a life. You took 2 of your life here. Then you attack with their cards here. Pretty much that double strikes. They're not going to guard or do anything. So that's 3 life right off the bat already. Then pretty much you would just basically end your turn. Now another turn you can do by turn 1 is this here. If you have enough resources to do it. That's if you have enough resources to do it and you want to do it, go ahead and do so. I mean, pretty much the same thing. You could play Saiyan Kaba, attack him, do the combo boost again here. And when you do that here, you untap 1. You untap one of those energies. Then you play another Saiyan Kaba. No, not another Saiyan Kaba. You play Intensified Power Trunks here. Put that on the field since you untap one of those cards. If you want to, whatnot, you attack. You use Unyielding Spirit Trunks just again to untap one of your energies. Then you use Furthering Destruction Champa here as well. So that's like 4 cards right off the bat to their life. You attack with double strike here. That was at 20k because of the Unyielding Spirit. Then you played this card here. You took another card from your life here as well. You're pretty much taking 2 cards from your life just to inflict damage on him. Then you play Unyielding Spirit Trunks here. Made it 20k as well. Then you also used another energy from that because you have 1 untapped, and you use Furthering Destruction Champa here. Basically, what you have another. This is at 30k basically. then this is at yeah, this gains double strike and critical, so those two cards are going into the drop area, which is really, really good. It's very fast, very aggressive. Rather, that's very, very aggressive here. That's if you want to do that, if you have the resources to do that. Those are plays that you could probably do by, by turn 1, 2, and so on. Also, you could, what people would tend to do, or at least what some other things you can do, you can probably play, Sand Kaba, right? Then what you do is only put one legendary flute since they, like I said, they nerfed it. I mean, pretty much by September 1st, the 21st here, basically, you can only play one of these new deck. You play Sand Kaba, right? Basically, you attack with it, right? Then you play flute, draw one, bring it back to your hand, and then let's say you had a intensified power chunks here on the field, right? You attack with that, unyielding spirit trunks here yet again, right? Then you use one more of your energies to play Sand Kaba, took another card from your life as well. I mean, you at least took 3 life already to inflict like at least 2 double strikes over to his damage here right off the back. Man, dude, that's somewhat pretty aggressive here. That's really, really aggressive. So you would have to make this legendary flute count. You can only use this thing here only once here. Okay, so you only use this. Basically, I look at this card right now as nothing more than insurance for a turn that I actually feel like I need to use it for. Okay. I'm probably going to put more Furthering Destruction Chompers in this deck too as well. I'm going to put more of them, probably at most 4. I'm going to put 4 at most here since it's going to be vital for it. These Ability Unleashed Gohans, the main reason I have it there is for the draw power, and it has double strike on it. I might not even play with this card here. I might not even play with it, or I might just limit it down to a different number. These Raging Spirit Gohans here, I might take these out too as well when I think about it, because the only reason why I have these Raging Spirits here is to guard this. That's the only thing I have it there, just to guard this. And then I'm playing a card in rest mode, and you want to use this card defensively. So whenever, pretty much by turn 3, you have 4 energy because of his effect. By turn 3, okay, you have 4 energy. You play this, you know what I'm saying? There, you attack with it, you swing with it. That's what you want to do. You want to swing with it by turn 3. And you want a good play is to have Furthering Destruction Chomp as well, because you're attacking his leader. I don't care if he negates it or whatever. Honestly, I kind of don't care that much about it. At least with me, I don't. But you use that. Use Furthering Destruction Champa. You're at 30k. He's going to negate it or not. If he tries to combo it, which is good, that's a good thing. If he tries to combo it, because he's discarding cards. This is at 30k. You can make it more, maybe a little bit more, like drawing this card here, make it 40 or so like that, to probably inflect and do some damage. Then you discard one of your cards here with this Halus, whatever it's called here. You're drawing 1, man, dude. Drawing 2 instead of 1, which is pretty good, man. Making it a lot more stronger than what it is here. Instead you're at 40k or so, and boom, this is in rest mode. And pretty much your leader, he can only attack this card. You'll be just defending this card. That's all the thing you'll be doing is just defending it. Just defending it card. He can't attack your leader. Pretty much only thing you can do is just attack this card. If you want him to kill or KO this card, whatever, if needed to be, go ahead and do so. Basically this is another card for insurance to help you out here. It's just making things, it slows down the game. This deck, you can play both aggressive and defensive at the same time here, which is pretty much really that's how Goku Black is. He's aggressive and he can be pretty defensive. His offense is his best defense here. By turn 2, which you're having 3 energies, another thing you can do is you have Nightmare Sight Goku. Okay, you play this here by turn 2 because it's Goku Black's effect. You have at least 3 energy there. You play that, right? And then you bring out 2 spirit tokens, 2 of those tokens or whatnot. Then you legendary flute him back if needed to be. You have several cards here on the field. Then what you could do is put in pretty much another Goku Black or whatnot here. put another Goku Black, put him back on the field, put more tokens on the field, making 4 instead of 2. And this card right here got barrier, which is also cool and good. That's just amazing. Pretty much by the next turn after that, you want to have Vegito also on the field as well. Then you can use those tokens that you have to combo with Vegito to protect the Vegito, so he can't attack your leader or whatnot here. Only thing he can do is just attack this, and if he can't attack that card, if he can't even beat this card here, I mean, dude, that's kind of tough here. You got the ultimate defense there. I mean, probably during that turn, you could probably, I mean, if you have, you know, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking about putting ejection here in this deck here, because it will give me more energies whenever I need it, and you know, and I'll be able to do more stuff. Once again, I'll be able to when I notice with this deck, you're going to be using a lot of energy on this deck, and you're also going to be using maybe a decent amount of cards too, also, or whatnot. Some other plays you can do. Pretty much, let's say you have intensified power chunks in the field. You have chain attack chunks here, which you EX evolve here by turn 2. You can do that by turn 2 if you really wanted to. Then you bring out ability Unleash Gohan. You have 2 cards out in the field. Just pretty much attack, double strike here, whatnot here. And, you know, if needed to be here, you can probably flute him back if you want to. That's only if you want to, you know, I mean, fluting him back, then drawing 1. I don't think that would be a bad play, because that could be useful, and then you could probably use it for something else. Seems pretty legit here. But I mean, that's the deck, man. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's how I look at it. I'm still tweaking it. I want to put some of these cards here, and it probably this Mirror Creator Absorb. I think this will be better the card to put in the deck versus this Dimension Banisher Fool. I think this card would be a lot better because you're putting things in the drop area for 1, and then also you just need over round 4 to play it in 1 energy. Then the cards that are in your ward, this card gets a 5k boost based off of that. So putting at least maybe 2 of these in it, I think that would really make the deck really good. Really make the deck a lot better. And pretty much you can end the game. Pretty much a deck like this can end the game. Then you use double strike. Man, it can definitely end the game. Definitely end the game. But anyway, guys, that's my deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Still tweaking it. And comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.